Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Middenland playthrough, where we are now fairly mighty as Boris Todbringer. We've just had to bring the rebellious Altdorf into under our thumb. We've left Altdorf itself free because I couldn't take it. Basically, we've just been through a fairly brutal war which all but crippled us and basically destroyed Altdorf. I'm having to deal with other threats at the moment. They're not... Oh, I can probably actually... Yeah, force them out. But yeah, had to deal with other threats, and it's put me in a much more precarious position than I was in, unfortunately. How long until I get there? What do I need to be able to make these guys? I need a blacksmith, so let's start working straight onto that as soon as I can afford it. So I'm going to wait a turn to save up the money.
To the provinces? Yes.
I'm going to merge these two armies next turn. And yeah, because we even lost some territory up here, which was a little annoying, but it's what it is. We're going to keep working on our growth for now. I am not building up any of you just yet. So yeah, it's basically recovering from the war we just had. It was a brutal war with Reichland, secessionist scum, led by Karl Franz, who have been have pieced out now. So they are, while they still hold some powerful territory, they are nothing compared to what they are. I know that's not necessarily the best. The public order is going to cause issues, but at the same time. Oh, mission aborted. I was like, what? What? It's, you know, not ideal, but... Well, the growth is lovely for us, because that will push things like this up much quicker.
Raise Sigma.
Sorry, mate. You are being disbanded for now.
What does the Emperor bid? I will marshal the men.
Okay, that'll do.
I trust no man.
Where do I want you? So,
Moving off.
I probably want to poke Marienburg next and maybe grab some things. I've got some threats to the north. We've still got the annoying elves here.
Its sons and daughters. Futile.
Please, please. They're beginning to like me, however, oddly.
So,
Hochland does relatively
friend,
like me. A lot of the Empire factions don't, though they are coming up because we are definitely the true leader of the Empire. And as much as I can, I do want to be. I think I could do some extra in anything which gives us growth. That's good. I'm going to push this way for the extra research rate as well, because that's a good early one. And the extra money from industry is just extra money in general, so that's good. I'm going to keep an eye on how Marienburg is doing, because bringing the Marienburgers into the fold would give us a second region in its entirety, which would be good for us. Not necessarily going to be an easy war, but they are also already struggling. I mean, there's places I could already potentially set up. We've got to keep an eye on that war herd, though. That's probably my biggest worry, actually.
yes,
And
my lord.
probably the thing I want to deal with earliest is go through these guys' territory to smash that war herd.
Raise Sigma.
I've used up all my mercenary units already in glorious battle. They got their butts kicked. There you go, that'll be 4 of them. Lots of that. Oh no, 5 spears. I don't... Yeah, I'll have 5 spears. Nope, I'm gonna go for an extra ranged. There we go. So a fairly bog standard boring army. In fact, what I could really do with is get some cavalry into my forces, but that's something which will come long run. Oh, that's what I need in here, actually.
Direct me. They'll be marching.
And actually,
all right.
to start with, I'm going to leave a spot. What level do I get access to that? 10. So he's going to start getting access to all of these soon, which is good. Oh, 10% physical resistance. That is gorgeous.
So,
You know what? I'm going to bring him into the army as well for the time being.
yes, my lord.
Approach as friend and make your offer.
Who calls? Come then.
One day they'll trade with me. I do need to keep my prestige a bit higher as well, because I could have potentially stopped the succession event with Reichland. However, I know some people commented on that. I'm not actually particularly upset about having that succession event. Ooh, okay, the Beastmen are there. I need to go deal with that.
The nation calls. The Empire.
Show me the accused.
I want him to go that way to scout while we move.
What does the Emperor bid?
Is that a Beastman or a Norscan? I think that's a Norscan faction actually pushing down there. That's fine. Actually, the idea of Marienburg being reaved is good, because that means I can potentially march into their territory, which will give me much more coastal issues. Ooh. Okay, if Altdorf falls, I have to recap that. If Altdorf falls, I will be going to glorious war with... So Altdorf, Reichland looks to be at war with Paravon, was that, I think? And if Altdorf falls, that means we will have a righteous crusade against Bretonnia. I don't need any more... Oh, money is power. Do nothing at this point.
How should we proceed?
Now.
Step to it! Is that where heretics lurk? Sir?
Praise Sigmar.
So? Get training! Tools of judgment.
Right,
ready.
we're going to resettle Grossel next turn. We're going to start controlling the Marienburger territory. So let's check how it's going here. See, I know people will tell me off for doing it, but the 20 growth is good. I'm going to do it so I can just up Karaberg's growth
I will
overall.
marshal the band.
I'm going to settle Grossel next turn and start getting control of the coast. If I can long run get hold of Marienburg, that'll be lovely for us. Assuming Bretonnia doesn't capture some of these first, but we'll see.
Ready. Sigmar compels us. Yes, my lord.
Forward! Who calls?
There
Weapon
we
practice?
go. Yeah, the
So,
Bjorn.
what?
So
It
they
is
are not
time.
doing too badly at the moment. That's fine. They're not
Oh,
technically a war
tread
with me. They've been a bit battered.
What?
Okay, perfect.
For Sigmar!
Oh, and I can make halberdiers now, which is something I might want to look at rolling a few into my armies. While they're not as good versus ranged, they are very good defensive, very good anti-large forces, which could prove very beneficial for us. So we'll see how we go there. Oh, damn. Do nothing. I don't want to waste the prestige. So they may well have lost a settlement, but I don't care.
Who calls? Moving on!
Because I'm a bastard.
My spyglass is of use.
It's not bad. Gives me more recruitable units. Gonna go for the research one, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna start working on my units a bit more again. Oh, Altdorf is 7. See, because we're positive, there's always a chance that people will improve. Ugh, half. Yuck. Might make me avoid settling for now. But at the same time, I don't want to allow Rakaf to... Bugger. Yeah, I don't want to let them declare war.
A legend among beastmasters.
What does the...
You have crossed Rakaf.
To the provinces?
I'm going to risk it.
Onwards!
Oh, I can't afford to anyway.
By Sigma's right.
And here is really good to have leveled up because I've got multiple. That'll push me up to 40, so actually a normal growth one will be good. Basically, I'm going to use this to push out. Karaberg is going to be the green heart of our empire. Okay, now I can afford to... I mean, if I can afford to, I can afford to settle. Oh, he's already got Volkmar the Grim up.
Praise Sigma. It is for the best. Yes? Now, by the comet.
Straight into growth, as normal. Okay, we've got most of the Elector of Marienburg. Can I actually set somebody in it yet? Or do I have to control the entire thing? I'm not sure. I'll have a check next turn.
Sigma's will. All right.
It has one?
Yes.
Interesting, because they're not technically part of... Oh yeah, he's not.
Yes, my lord.
Approach as friend. And
Good God, they are technically
Empire.
much more powerful than
Come
me.
then. Only Sigma's god. A weak order.
You horrible bugger. Trade
What
with
does
me.
the Emperor bid? The Empire. This will bolster the nation. We march!
Right, we're going to start pushing back down there. I may well end up coming back up here once we've sorted a bit, but for now we'll push back down. And then we'll rejig it a bit so we've got some halberdiers in here as well to provide a little bit. They're good. I'll double check their stats, but basically they're just solid all round. They're good defensive. They hold the line really well, probably better than any of the units I've currently got. The only thing downside of them is they're not anti-large. They're not anti-ranged. They are anti-large.
What? On march!
There we go. It's a better swordsman. And just pushing that growth out as much as possible to make Middenland the capital. The only thing I think this mod could potentially do, and a lot of these mods could do, is you should be able to, like, you know, make Middenland a large settlement when you're playing as them would be quite good. But then it's hard to do that as an individual thing. Oh, God. So yeah, melee defense. Melee attack is less, but melee defense is much higher. And their armor piercing. So yeah, 5, 3 and 3.
Who calls?
No, I want to get another one in, so we'll have 4 of those. We'll have 2 of these guys.
The nation calls.
So my front line is these guys, and I've got some on my front line. These guys can sit behind and be ready to go in, or sit on my flanks to deal with cavalry. Long run will probably, as a long run, I do want to get some cavalry in here, but I can't manage that
Ready.
just at the moment.
Raise Sigma. Yes, my lord.
And a few turns of really good replenishment before we move back out. I kind of want Marienburg to fall, but Marienburg are actually quite powerful at the moment. I'm lagging, unfortunately. Oh god. Ooh, yeah, I need to head that way fast then. But I've replenished my army now. We've gone, we've re-equipped, we've reset up, so we're in a better position to push.
What does the Emperor bid?
My imperial authority is still fine, so
To the provinces? Yes, a sound plan.
this confuses me because there looks like it's on the border, but it's not. I want to grow there because getting defences here is going to be key, because my coastline there, the wasteland here, is going to be constantly ravaged by various factions. I think I might move up and through and try and get rid of the war herd there, get rid of their blood ground, because taking out that blood ground will weaken them substantially.
So,
Step to it!
Work my way up my coast and through their
By
territory.
Sigmar's will, come in.
what? Welcome, my countrymen.
No, no!
Trade with me, you annoying bugger.
I don't agree. Yes? Now.
You're going to do that so I can finish off buffing my infantry, then we'll start buffing my ranged a bit more. And keeping pushing that growth. Green heart of the Empire there is going to grow and grow and grow. Ooh, we've encountered Angrand. Oh, they are close. Oh no, they're not. They are. That's still the crooked moon.
It is time.
I want to do that. Allow expansion, so getting Stirland higher. Because, you know, then long run I can potentially... Where are Stirland? Get them integrated, which would be huge. I'd prefer Altdorf, but, you know.
The nation calls. To battle!
The real question is, do I want to risk a war with him? But I think... I mean, I'm Boris goddamn Todbringer, and he is a beast, man. Nice. So the rage mechanic, which is really nice. Basically, the longer I'm in combat, the more damage we do, which is going to be nice. So we're going to go smash their herdstone. Possibly even take that bit of territory for myself, because it's good. I can always give it back to Nordland, though. I think I might get an event where I can choose to give it back to them because it's within their elect account, their electedom. Ooh. Assertion of independence for now to get the Imperial Authority up, because I don't want to go on to a negative just now.
To strengthen the Empire.
Just
Let us
yet.
move.
basically. There you go, that's why I wasn't rushing.
Ready. It is for the best.
Yeah, because he also has a huge goddamn garrison there, so I think I'm actually going to be leaving them for now. Because I ain't insane. Let's level up Middenland. Go, keeping my growth going. I'll get some walls out.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Yes, he can have a non-aggression pact. Now that he has been properly dealt with. I'm sure the Angron flag didn't used to quite look like that. I could be wrong, I could be having one of those moments, but I would like to get Altdorf into my control, and they are getting close, and Altdorf would be a huge coup for us to get hold of. Safeguard. Ooh. Electors go to war. Do nothing. Fealty of Reichland improves, which will mean I'll have the option to take them next term, which will end the war anyway. There we go, that's perfect actually. So while the Golden Order is nowhere near them, so I say that, they're nowhere near.
By Sigma's will.
I will now get the ability to confederate Franzi, so yeah. Yes, he can have a non-aggression pact for now. Accept confederation, there we go.
Sigmarite Archlector. Summon the Elector Counts. Protector of the weak. Your word is my command.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Too many goddamn people in one go.
Time?
I serve Sigmar.
Let's throw all of his guys. We'll keep Luthor because he's a legendary guy.
Following Sigmar's path.
I mean, Karl Franz can remain the Elector here. And we can now recruit those great swords at some point. Nice. Just applying various things to him. Okay, there we go.
The nation calls.
Volkmar is going to be kicked out for the time being, but that's good. That's got us 2 full regions now. And Altdorf, oh, I can recruit cavalry now. So yeah, we're going to pull back. We're going to rejig ourselves into the perfect setup. No, I'm going to keep leveling them up. I know some of you will again swear at me, but I don't care. And I can get artillery. Oh, and of course, growth. So this has been a nice, solid session. Actually, we've gained lots of territory so far. We've gained some Reichland in its entirety now after the war, which is very nice actually to have hold of. And yeah, we're getting there basically. Slowly but surely getting there.
Ready.
I want to be on +1. I know it's risky, but
Yes.
at the same time, I can potentially deal with any successionist misadventures.
On march. Yes. I am Franz. They will obey. Volkmar the Grim.
I can't disband. For God's sake.
Moving out.
So he just costs me money because I can't disband him. Oh no, there's a way, isn't there? Yes.
The nation calls.
There we go.
Bring me to my men.
And yeah, so a legendary hero here, a legendary paladin. Oh, what are they called? Melee specialist again. So yeah, we'll bring everything together and we'll have a bit of a rejig of forces because I do want to keep some handgunners in both armies as well. Not bothering with them, and I obviously want to switch out some of my ranged around as well. But yeah, I am happy with that. And how long until? There we go. Getting some great swords in as well. Some extra special great swords. So there we go. We are definitely the strongest elector count in the Empire. So that's good.
This will bolster the nation.
Damn. Do nothing. I'm sorry, Nordland.
It is time. By Sigma's right. So? Yes, my lord. Who calls? Pick up the pace. By the comet. So, I am Prince and Emperor. In the name of Magnus.
There we go. Probably replacing those with some cavalry. It's still got a reasonable front line there. I'll swap you out for a mortar because mortars are awesome.
Yes,
there we go.
unite the provinces.
Franzi can wander back
Step
there.
to the provinces.
You can head up to the Black Pit, which is nice and central. Right now I need to start building some extra income buildings, if I'm honest. There we go, and as we said, we are working on my ranged units a bit to buff them all. I'm not a huge fan of handgunners. I know they're good, but I always find them harder to use. They're just trickier to use. I know you should always have some in, but I'm just not a huge fan.
Summon the Elector Counts, as is my right by Sigma's crown. Now, bring me to my men.
You're going to be sent
March
scouting
on the
again.
wishes. Hunt them out. Yes, blessed is this action.
Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to leave it for today. So slightly less aggressive session, you know, more diplomatic and just capturing places which had fallen. But we've done well. We've got hold of Altdorf, which is the key thing, the imperial capital. So that's going to give us a really big settlement to play with, which is nice for us. Oh yeah, that's something I do need to do there. I'm probably going to get rid of some of these buildings here, actually, because I don't really need them if I've got them in both locations. So actually, yeah, while I'm thinking about that, I'm going to get rid of those buildings and turn Middenland into more of an economic powerhouse. While Altdorf is going to gain our main sort of buffs to it. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. So thank you for watching, and as always, please do like and subscribe. And thank you to everybody for watching. But an extra special thank you as well to my Patreons and channel members for your extra support, guys. So that's Monsters Abound, Unnamed, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, and Jared Horn. With an extra special thank you to William Farmer. But other than that, guys, as always, thank you to everybody for watching. Cheers, guys.